What's up, risk managers? My name is Nasdaq Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. And boy, is she one hell of a drug. Greed won today. I got caught up in the moment and forgot about the importance of adhering to market structure and trading from a trading plan. And as a result of moving away from proper trade management, it resulted in a red day. Let's go over those trades now. So this is the area where I lost my Apex performance account. This candle right here is actually what got me above the 5100 trailing drawdown on the 150K account. And once I crossed that threshold, I did tell my trading partner that I was going to be done for the day, that I was going to close this account and come back tomorrow. But as I was closing out this chart, the momentum just called me back and I wanted more money. I allowed greed to win and I wanted more money. So at this candle right here, I put on a long 6 contracts and I was in profit. It came back. This was a second opportunity to get out, but I figured that the market was going to at least retest this high because that's what I was targeting. In my opinion, I felt that there was no reason for it to not retest this high at least, because you can see that we were trending on the 21 EMA. We had this bullish engulfing candle. We may have gotten a small pullback, but ultimately I figured that it was going to hit this target. That's why I traded it, even though it was a gamble. But that's not what happened. As you can see, I was in profit and this big crash down. This resulted in a 3K loss on both ways. So I exited out of this position because I didn't know how far this would go. And at this point, I only have about maybe less than 2K worth of drawdown left. I started to see that this was basing. I saw that it was at prior support. And so I did get in 6 contracts here, looking for a retest of this high to shave off some risk and to fully exit my position at this high. It was this candle right here that blew the account because it went up and it crashed down. And that trailing drawdown hit, my account was liquidated and deactivated. And I didn't have an Apex performance account anymore. It hurt in the moment. I was disappointed because all I had to do was close out this account and come back tomorrow. But I wanted more money. I didn't want, or I convinced myself to not miss out on what could have been possible. In my mind, I figured that this was going to go up. It was going to at least retest this high. And I did not want to miss that. Well, fortunately today for me, I missed the entire day because I still have my Top Step XFAs, and for some reason I wasn't able to log into them. On my dashboard, it said that all my accounts were ineligible for funding. I only have XFAs, so I knew it was a glitch, but there was nothing that could have been done. I did reach out to support and I had to wait for them to get back to me. But for the entire day, I had to watch all these moves happen without me. And I will say that that was the most painful experience that I've had in a long time. I felt naked. I felt vulnerable. I felt, wow, I don't have a trading account to trade. Like it seriously hurt. And I had to watch this whole movement the entire day. It wasn't until around 1 or 2 o'clock where I received the email. It addressed the problems or the issues that Top Step was experiencing and that they're fixing it and then they're going to make it right. I did log back into my dashboard. My dashboard was updated. It did reflect that my accounts were active and I was able to log back into my account. So at 2 o'clock, I saw this setup happen. I got in around 490 because once I saw that it was pumping, and I didn't want to miss this. I did not want to miss this move. So I got in at 490, and my target was all the way at 525. Obviously, we got there, and I was able to realize this profit. But because of the day I had earlier, I was not going to allow that to be my last trade. I saw that it was coming down, and I re-entered here at 500 because I figured that with this support right here, the buyers are definitely going to come in and buy this back up. And boy, did they buy it back up. I was able to re-enter this position, have a target at 35, and have an ultimate target at 50 that got filled. Now, in the moment, I'm thinking, because it was playing around, I got my 35 target, and I think it pumped up out of nowhere, and it got to 48, 2 points away from my target. And I was like, dude, what? And we got this big red candle down. My natural instincts was to scale into this, but I told myself that no, we're at the end of the day. If this hits your stop, you're just gonna have to accept this. But I was able to get my target hit. I did see this short setup, but I was like, no, what? I'm pushing my luck at this point. If I did get into it, it would have been very lucrative. But I just had 2 massive trades at the end of the day, so I'm gonna walk away with that win. Now, the day could have been definitely better. This morning, I should have adhered to what I told myself. I should have stopped. I should allow that trailing drawdown to lock in, but I didn't. I don't like missing moves. I'm not going to say that what I did was wrong, but maybe I should have stepped away from the computer. Maybe I should have listened to myself and allowed that to lock in. I'm not going to be angry because I wanted more money. And this right here, this setup, this right here, I felt like that was a gimme. It wasn't like I was trying to target this. I was trying to target this high, this swing high. And it was painful to see price actually get there, but first having that drop down like that. So obviously my analysis was correct, but what I did do wrong was not close the account once I passed that threshold. So you live and you learn, and I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on from this. I'm going to continue to trade my Top Step account. Apex is doing a 1-day pass again, and I may purchase one more account to pass it in 1 day because I do realize the potential that Apex has. You can do a lot with an Apex account. You just have to defeat the trailing drawdown. But once you get past that threshold, you basically have a big account with a lot of buying power. So that's all I have. If you're enjoying these breakdowns and want insight on trading the Nasdaq intraday, subscribe to the channel and join our live streams where me and my trading partner provides intraday analysis in real time. Our current goal is building a community, and if you're tired of missing the best trades on the Nasdaq intraday, then join our live streams, join our community, join the risk managers in the chat, and we appreciate your support as we grow. As we wrap up, remember the risk manager's creed. Trading involves risk and demands careful analysis and capital preservation. And we can do that by practicing sound risk management. Every trade tells a story. Make sure you write that story in your trading journal because our psychology is all over these charts. And as always, my name is Nasdaq Anonymous, and I'm addicted to the NQ. Stay green out there. Peace.